would you come in here a minute, please?
What's going on in there anyway, Sapphire? What's all this?
Oh, I was just trying on my formal. You know, tonight's the annual policeman's ball.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The long arm of the law going to shake a leg tonight.
You know, George, I certainly am sorry I have to wear this dress again this year.
Well, what's the matter with it, honey? It looked good.
Why, George, it's old. It's out of style. Just look at the skirt, how short it is. They're wearing them almost down to their ankles. I wish to heaven you could afford to buy me a new one.
Now, look, honey, you know that's the last thing in the world that I can afford to buy. You know the money I owes all over town. People are closing in on me and everything.
Yes, I might as well forget about a new dress.
If anybody needs a new outfit round here, it's me. Have you took a look at my tuxedo here lately? How green it is? Look like it's made with chlorophyll.
Forget the dress, George.
Okay. And incidentally, I got a few things to do. And while I'm out, I'm going to stop by the lodge.
Well, don't forget we have to leave at 8 o'clock.
Don't worry, honey. I'll be home in time to dress. And I hope that they use a green spotlight tonight so I don't stand out.
Yeah, well, okay, honey. I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock tonight for the dance. Bye.
Hi, Andy.
Oh, hi, Kingfish. All set for the policeman's ball tonight? It's going to be a big thing, Kingfish. They're going to have a 12-piece orchestra this year.
So what? With all them flat feet clomping around out there, who's going to hear it?
What's the matter, Kingfish? You seem kind of down.
Well, the same thing, Andy. Money. Sapphire, she been bothering me about a new dress. All the storekeepers is after me for money. I tell you, son, I got my back to the wall.
Oh, yes, huh?
Hey, Andy, you wouldn't want to buy my car, would you? $400?
No, Kingfish, I don't need no car. Especially yours with that crazy maroon color and that big white stripe all around it. Well, I got to be running along, Kingfish. You going home?
No, not at the moment, Andy. I a little tuck it out. I think I'll get me a little rest here.
Okay, well, see you later.
Well, so long, Andy. We'll set that thing for 7 o'clock. That'll give me plenty time.
Are you sure there's no answer, operator? Thank you.
$5:30. Well, I feel a whole lot better after my little nap. Guess I'll get on home and get dressed for the party. Hello, Joe. What are you doing delivering milk here at 5:30 in the evening?
What? Well, it's 5:30 in the morning, Kingfish.
Morning? Holy mackerel. I got to take Sapphire to a dance 9 hours ago. Well, I better get in my car and get on home. Well, of all things.
What's the matter, Kingfish?
I wish I knowed. Last night, I left my car right here in front of the lodge hole. Now it's over across the street. That's a mysterious thing.
Well, maybe somebody used it.
Well, I guess I'll get on home.
Catch you trying to sneak in here.
Oh, no, honey. I thought I'd hit the ball early this morning. Got up and dressed, made my bed and everything. I just leaving.
Where have you been all night?
Look, honey, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I will believe you, George.
Honey, I tell you, you won't believe me.
I will believe you.
Well, then, I dozed off at the lodge hall, and I never woke up until just now.
I don't believe you.
Honey, it's the truth. It was one of the deepest dozes I've done ever had.
That's one of the most ridiculous excuses I've ever heard.
Look, honey, you got to believe me.
We'll talk about this later.
But just a second, honey. Did you by any chance come over to the lodge hall last night and use my car to go to the dance?
Huh. I wouldn't go near that old wreck. Are you coming to bed?
No, honey, I don't think I'm going to need any more sleep again for 2 or 3 hours.
Now for the news on the local scene. In a daring pre-dawn robbery, a gunman broke into a safe at a loan company on 8th Avenue. Jewelry valued at $400 was taken. The only clue to the identification of the gunman is that he made his getaway in an unusual maroon-colored convertible roadster with a big white stripe around it. Authorities are starting an intensive search.
Holy mackerel, the crook used my car. I got to tell the police.
George, will you please come to bed?
But, honey...
Not another word.
Yes, dear.
And if you have any information regarding this maroon automobile with a big white stripe around it, contact police headquarters at once.
That's Kingfish's car, all right. A $400 robbery.
Now I see why he didn't come to the dance last night.
There ain't no two ways about it. Because everybody knows the boy is desperate and needs money. This is awful. Awful.
The Kingfish has dipped people now and then, but he ain't never stole none before.
You know, the human mind is just like a watch. And if you put too much pressure on the winder, it snaps the mainspring.
Well, that ain't too serious.
Ain't serious?
No, there's a man down the street. He fixes mainsprings for $3.
Hi, fellas.
I can't understand how he can be so relaxed after staying up all night blowing the hinges off a safe.
Operator, connect me with the police department.
Kingfish, why did you do it?
Do what, Calhoun?
Listen, don't ask me what you done did after you done it.
Oh, I would like to speak to the sergeant, please. Thank you.
It's all on the radio. They even done identified your car.
Oh, I know that. That's the reason I'm calling the police about it.
The police? Kingfish, do you realize they can clink you up for 20 years for this?
Calhoun, you mean they think I pulled the robbery?
Why did you do it?
Sergeant, on that car you are talking about, well, I just want to let you know that I is an anonymous person that don't know nothing about it. Calhoun, I didn't have nothing to do with that robbery.
Well, you wasn't at the dance, and everybody noticed that. Even Sapphire tried to cover up for you by saying you was working, but that brought down the house.
Calhoun, I was right here in the lodge hall, asleep. Right there on that couch. Somebody must have used my car.
Oh, Kingfish, I tell you, even if you didn't do the job, they can nab you on the circumstantial evidence they got against you.
Oh, Calhoun. They can't do this to me.
What do you mean they can't do that? Kingfish, ain't you ever been face to face with a prosecutor?
No. Is they mean?
Mean? They won't let them in the United States Army on account of they frightens the sergeants.
Oh, me.
And Kingfish, if he get to waving his finger in front of your face like this, only his finger's gonna be twice as long as mine, he'll have you confessing to everything, from the shooting of Dan McGrew to the killing of Cock Robin.
Calhoun, what is I gonna do?
Well, now, let me see. They can't nab you if they can't find the car. And if I was you, I'd dispose of it.
Dispose of it to somebody. Yeah, dispose of it. Calhoun, I think I know the disposal unit I'm gonna use. Yeah. Hi, Andy. Come here, son. There's something I want to show you here.
Wait a minute, Kingfish. I got that message up at my place for me to meet you here. What you want to see me about?
Well, now, I'll tell you, Andy, old pal.
Hold it, Kingfish, hold it. Whatever it is, I don't want to hear it.
Why, what's the matter?
I don't want to hear nothing that starts out with Andy, old pal. I can't never fold it.
Oh, no, Andy. I had you come over here because I want to do you a favor.
What's that?
Well, Andy, this car here of mine that I wanted to sell you last week.
Look, Kingfish, the answer is still the same. I ain't paying $400 for that junk heap.
Now, look, Andy. Look, Andy, forget the $400 price. I done shaved it a little. And if you act right quick, you can have the car for $2.
$2? Well, I don't know, Kingfish.
Look, Andy, would you take the car if I give you $2?
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, Kingfish, I don't need no car like that.
Would you take the car if I give you the $400?
Oh, Kingfish, the thing is beginning to sound silly. That car might be all right, but if I was going to...
Well, come here, Andy.
Yeah, but look, Kingfish, the thing I can't understand is why is you so anxious to get rid of this car all of a sudden?
Well, Andy, I can see that you hadn't heard about the economic conditions of the country.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, last year in the automobile business, how it went from a seller's market to a buyer's market.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Well, yesterday it took a turn for the worse. It's now what they call the giver's market.
Yeah, well, Kingfish, I know you were just kidding about the $400. But is you serious about wanting to give me this car for nothing?
That's right, Andy. I know when I licked, you really got me over the barrel. You really sensed the trend of the times, didn't you?
I did?
Still trying to play dumb, huh? You the slicky, all right. But, Andy, I know when I beat. And I got the contract all made out here. Mm-hmm. See, I done signed my name there already where it says victim.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was slick, all right.
Yeah, just put your John Hancock there, Andy.
Say, Kingfish, seeing here you done did the thing 3 days ago.
Well, yeah, Andy, I had to make the thing out retroactive. You see, I ain't worked in the past 2 days, so that makes the last third day my last legal business day.
Oh.
Go ahead and sign the thing, Andy.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Andy. You are now a full-fledged retroactive car owner with no kickback.
Yeah, you know, Kingfish, for a while there, I thought you was trying to jip me, but like you say, I guess I'm too smart for you.
Oh, hi, Amos.
Hello, fellas. Lightning told me I might find you here. Say, Kingfish, that certainly was a terrible thing about your car here being used in that holdup last night.
What? A tough break about your car here, Andy. But if you need me in your trouble, just call me. See you later, boys. Now, wait a minute here, Andy. Take it easy.
Start talking, Kingfish.
Now, wait a minute, fellas. What's going on here?
I don't know, Amos. I just signed a radioactive contract for the car here. John Hamhock on it and everything.
Dumping the car on Andy ain't gonna get you off the hook. Because you owned the car when the robbery was done.
Amos, I didn't have nothing to do with the robbery.
Well, I'm sure you didn't, Kingfish. And that's the reason why I can't understand why you don't go down to the police and tell them just what happened.
You mean go to the police station with my own free will in violation?
So you was going to try and pin the rap on me, huh? And maybe I'd get 20 years in jail or something.
Well, you was getting the car for nothing.
Right in.
Look, Kingfish, what you do about the thing ain't none of my business. But with every cop in town looking for this car, I'd go down to the police and get this thing straightened out if I was you. That's all I can tell you.
Dad Amos, go to the police. He always want to do everything in a roundabout way.
Kingfish, give me back that contract.
Andy, what is I going to do?
It ain't going to take the police long to find a maroon car like this with that big stripe around it. Because yours is the only one in town.
Oh, if it only wasn't. But look, Andy, I think you give me an idea there. Why not paint the car, and that'll throw him over the trail?
Paint the car?
Yeah, that's the only thing to do, Andy. I'll go up to my apartment and get the vacuum cleaner. It's got a paint spray attachment to it. I'll go get it. Wait right here, Andy.
Okay.
Better take another look. Well, it's all clear, Andy. Well, they're all through, Andy.
Yeah, me too. What you looking at, Kingfish?
I don't know, Andy, but there's something different about you. I just can't put my finger on it.
Well, these are the same clothes I always wear.
Andy, how long you been wearing a white derby? Well, the first chance I get, I'll spray it brown for you. Come on, let's get this stuff out of the way. Well, Andy, we done a good day's work here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I can really breathe easier, for they'll never be able to trace me now. Well, how do you do there?
Say, what is that? Something new? A white derby?
Yeah, this is the new style this year.
I see. Say, that's a fine paint job you got there. Is that a new one?
Oh, no. That's the original paint job come with the car.
That's the 1939 model. You mean that's the original paint job?
Yeah, that's right.
You know, they did a much better job in those days. Yeah. They really made cars that could stand up. Believe me, you don't find paint jobs like this on the cars they put out today. Look at there. Still smooth. Just as if it was done yesterday.
Well, they use slow-drying paint in them days.
Maroon. They were looking for a maroon car. With a big white stripe. I think I'll take you boys down to the station house.
You can't do this to me. I'm innocent. You can't put me in jail. I'm innocent, I tell you. I is innocent. I innocent, I tell you. I didn't do it. I innocent.
Mr. Stevens, we're here to determine the true facts in this case. So will you please keep quiet so we can continue?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Brown, one of the things I can't understand at this point is how you happen to get involved in all this, with the car and everything.
Well, Your Honor, I just wanted to help the Kingfish here.
You mean in connection with the robbery?
No, Your Honor. He pulled the robbery by himself. I don't know nothing about the robbery.
That's all for now, Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Stevens, according to the arresting officer's report, you claim you were asleep in the lodge hall during the time of the robbery.
That's right, Your Honor.
Oh, Mrs. Stevens.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mrs. Stevens, you say that you went to the dance without your husband?
That's right, Your Honor. And I telephoned the lodge hall several times during the evening, but I didn't get any answer.
Your Honor, I object. Our wife can't testify against her husband.
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
On the other hand, Your Honor, Mr. Stevens is quite a sound sleeper, and he could have slept through the telephone ringing. Your Honor, as Mr. Stevens' wife, I, of all people, know that he is not perfect. And I certainly can't excuse his actions in this case. But I can assure you that he is not a thief.
Thank you, Mrs. Stevens. Well, there seems to be an additional fact here that might have some bearing on this case. It is commonly known, Stevens, that you have been very desperate for money in recent weeks.
Well, I admit I've been a little strapped.
Just what is your business, Mr. Stevens?
Well, you might say I is a financial manipulator.
A financial manipulator?
Excuse me, Your Honor, but he's telling the truth. He's been nipping my finances for years.
Would you step up, please, Mr. Jones?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Amos, we've all known you around town for a long time, and you're one of our prized citizens. What do you know about all this?
Well, Your Honor, the Kingfish here has been a friend of mine for a long time. And, well, we all know that he promotes a few little deals now and then.
Your Honor, I object. That's there, villain, and different kind of jibbing.
But what I started out to say is, Your Honor, that the Kingfish would never pull a robbery or nothing like that. I'd stake my life on that.
Thank you, Amos.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm inclined to agree with Amos. After listening to all the facts in this case, I really don't think you're the criminal type. And I feel that this is all an unfortunate misunderstanding, which...
Wait a minute, Your Honor. Wait a minute. Hold everything. Just a minute, Your Honor. Your Honor, with the permission of the court, I, Algonquin J. Calhoun, would like to throw a bombshell in this case here. I intend to prove to the satisfaction of everybody that Mr. Stevens here was not in the lodge hall sleep during the robbery, but was with me in my room playing gin rummy till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Mr. Stevens doesn't seem to recall that. Mr. Calhoun, do you know the meaning of the word perjury?
Perjury?
Do you know that you can go to the penitentiary for deliberately lying to protect a friend?
Tim?
And do you realize that giving false testimony is a criminal offense? What have you to say about that?
Your Honor, how would I go about turning state's evidence?
Down, Mr. Calhoun.
Yes, sir.
Stevens, I think in view of this conflicting testimony here, instead of dismissing this case, we're going to have to go into it a little deeper.
Now, wait a minute, Your Honor. I don't know nothing about his testimony.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, Johnson.
May I speak to you a moment? It's very important.
Certainly. Well, folks, that settles this case.
What do you mean, Your Honor? I tell you I didn't do it.
I know you didn't, Stevens. We just picked up the thief who committed the robbery when he was trying to pawn some of the jewelry. He confessed to the whole thing. He admitted using your car in the robbery.
You mean I is free? I can go?
That's right.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kingfish.
Yeah, I'm so happy this is over with.
So let's get out of here.
Oh, Sapphire, darling, ain't it wonderful?
You're a very lucky man, George Stevens. But it just so happens you wouldn't have been in any trouble like this if you'd lead a normal life like other men. Work in the day and sleep at night when you're supposed to.
Now, wait a minute here.
I mean it. And to make sure that nothing like this gets a chance to happen again, tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, you're going to get a job.
But, honey,
and I'm not fooling.
Job. Your Honor, could I ask a favor of the court?
What's that, Stevens?
Would you mind slapping me in jail until this whole thing blew over?